Welcome back to Straight Talk Live with Tanya Walker in our Star Power segment, and my guest today is Josh Kelly. And I'm so grateful to have Mary Beth Evans as my guest. I have an incredibly talented man as my guest, Joe Mascola. Coming to you from Los Angeles, California is Cherry Johnson. My guest is Christos Andrews. When did you start being interested in extreme sports?
Oh, well, ever since I was just a little kid. I mean, I snowboarded when I was like 6.
Wow.
And skateboarding I started when I was 8.
Yeah.
And I've always sort of admired the extreme sports world.
The thing that was difficult was finding a way to make my character be understood by the audience. Do you try to do that when you work?
Well, yeah, the easiest thing in the world, although it's probably one of the ugliest things, is to kill somebody, okay? I mean, I can pick up a gun, boom, and it's over. Where's the drama in that?
That's true.
And it keeps going. So I've been able for over 20 odd years not to kill anybody.
A documentary last time I talked to you.
Yeah, still working on it. Still working on it.
What's the basis for that?
It's about soap operas and the soap opera genre and how it's kind of disappearing in America. You know, I had one opinion of them before I was on one.
Right.
And then I got to learn what it was like.
I mean, it's like being in a play or anything. If they go along with you, that's your job. You have to make them believe that person. That's one thing with Stefano. I mean, they actually believe that this man exists.
You know your shows, you know that they become your family, and I love doing those other shows. I loved the whole New York thing, and lucky you that you did New York. But I had a little apartment there, my kids were teenagers, I would go back and forth, and my husband would call me with problems, and I would say, I know, honey, can I get another glass of wine?
You did a lot of other different things, but one of the most famous things is Family Matters. How was that?
Yes, it was fun. You know, Sean Harris, who ended up playing my boyfriend, Waldo, it was actually my first boyfriend ever on TV. He was on Punky Brewster. So it was kind of reuniting
That's
with
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's really neat.
Yeah, so it was like going to work for 10 years with your friends.
That's really nice. 10 years.
10 years.
Gosh, that's really awesome. You're paying
Thank
for
you.
lunch.
No problem.
You got nominated for an Emmy this year.
Yeah.
And so you're the youngest producer ever nominated for an Emmy. That's what everybody says.
They are saying.
Yeah.
I wish I could be as rich as some of the characters I played.
Me too.
You know, I mean, holy
Wouldn't that
moly.
be great?
I mean, I've got ships all over the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wonderful.
What's wrong with this picture?
You know, and you go
Exactly.
home and have a little pasta.
You're not just an actor. Yeah. First of all, you're way too modest. Incredibly modest. And yeah, you are. You are. To me, people that have served their country are big stars because there is no job more important than that.
Well, thank you. It was my privilege. So.
Wow, thank you. Where'd you go? What'd you do?
I was in the Army. I was an Army Ranger, and I went to Afghanistan a couple times and Iraq. We went right after September 11th to Afghanistan the first time. That was the worst because we hadn't, after you've gone a couple times, you get used to it.
You get used to it?
You have to. I mean, humans survive.